I wanted to ask you, what are the most specific ways to get in touch with the divine within, such as specific meditations or any other specific actions that I can apply hands-on to my daily existence? I appear to be lost in the sea of so much stuff out there which tries to give advice on how to get in touch with higher self and hear the voice of God. I need specific tools and guidance.
Well, we all do, but the guidance that we're looking for isn't the guidance that we need. I'm going to say it again. The guidance you're looking for is not the guidance you need. You're looking for guidance that will confirm your idea of the path to the divine. You can't look for that path. It's impossible. You can only attend to its existence moment to moment. I actually have a little story to tell about that comes to mind, but another instance of which this true self-reliance, or perhaps the quintessential quality of the aspirant, self-honesty. My mind, your heart, it attends to what it thinks is the most valuable thing it has to attend to in every moment. No exceptions. None. If you sit and you think about money, you think about people, you think about family, you think about where you have to be, you think about what went wrong, you think about problems with the world, every last one of the things that your mind attends to in that way, from which you derive a sense of self that is inseparable from the quality of what you're attending to, that is what you have asked for. And of course, it can't be you really asking for it, because who would loan their life out for something that returns nothing? We give our attention to what we value most. When you're negative, it's something in you that finds value in feeling like a victim. Now, what's the solution? Here's a quick story, the best I can do to explain something that's very broad. Here's 4 couples, and they won a prize as top salespeople for their corporation in their particular category of sales. And their prize is that they all got a all-expense paid vacation to the Caribbean. Yeah, I know. I wish I worked there myself. Now picture them. They're all sitting out there on the beach, and they have their cocktails with the umbrellas in them. And they're all sitting, and what do you think? If you ever go on a vacation, it's so strange. People sit there with a face in a book the whole time someplace. Or in this instance, they're sitting there and they're talking about business. How can we make sure we get the prize next year? And then somebody brings in, well, did you hear about the economy? It's kind of crashing in that part of the country, so the price of this is going to do that, and then there's going to be this. And little by little, all sitting there, and they're just, are they getting happy? No, drunk and angry is what they're getting. And then one of the people happens to look over, and one of the women, representing the soul, if you will, this wisdom, she's sitting there, and he can see that everybody's not looking happy, but she looks really happy. And he says, what are you doing? Are you not listening? She said, no, I am listening. Well, you must not be listening to what I'm listening to, he said. He said, oh, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm listening to the sound of the ocean, because that's why I came here. There's no moment in which you can't be listening for the divine. Just because you can't hear something at any given moment doesn't mean that it isn't being broadcast. You're in it. But your mind wants to have things to do to get there. You can't get there. You are there. It's only that realization that begins to bring an end to all of this supercilious activity of the mind always searching for something, which, by the way, is just a habit. I exchanged the habit of looking for a new man, a new woman, a new this, a new that. When that doesn't pan out, to looking for a new way to be in contact with the divine that'll save me.
Right.
It's the same nature. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not denigrating the wish believe me, better to want to find a way that way to find wholeness than to go about it the way that absolutely leads nowhere. But in this instance, will you please remember that at any point in time, whatever it is that you're suffering from or feeling the absence of is because of where your attention is and the understanding that is enveloping it at that same moment, and nothing else.